it happened. Say surprised it happened. Say I'm not surprised it happened. I will only be surprised if it did not happen. Why? Because he has come to believe that nothing he conceives that will not be battered. Why? Because the one who created the heavens and the earth is living where my God. Let me share something with you before you get your mind. In those days, because God did not see a human body sanctified that he could dwell in. Across the ages, he has been looking for where to dwell, so as to find expression among men. But there was no sanctified body because Jesus had not come. So he now said something. Get me a gopher wood, carve it, do it this way, do it that way, paint it with gold inside, carve a cherubim, 2 angels overshadowing it, put the testament that I gave to Moses inside, and place it in the temple. And he gave them a name for it. What did he call it? The Ark of the God, Ark of the Covenant. So everybody goes there when they want to seek God, that God is living inside the ark. You know, but they never knew that it should be a reason for them to cry, that they were not fitable enough for God to dwell. But you know one very interesting thing about that ordinary wood? When that wood visited the temple of Dagon, ordinary wood, God was not staying there. You know what was staying there? The covenant he wrote with his hand. The covenant he gave to Moses and put it inside. That is my representation. When he entered the temple of Dagon, what happened to Dagon by the next morning? He fell to the ground. They said, what happened? Our God fell to the ground. They took it up again. By the next day they got there, the head is off, the hand was off, and the feet was off. And they said abomination. And they covered that temple, and nobody went there till that temple were no more in existence. They refused to enter. But you know, that same as they said, this ark must not stay with us, or else there will be trouble in our lives. So they got that trespass of them, said let it go back to the person the ark came from. Now, that same ark, David wanted to carry it to his house, but he did not know the proper way of carrying the wood. So when they were carrying on a new cart, driving it, the cart shook it, and as the ark was to fall, Uzzah said, how can God fall? God said, you are stupid. Am I too small to fall? Do you think I am a God that can fall? And God struck it. David said, this wood that killed a human being, if it comes to my house, everybody will die. Who should die in Israel? He said there is one man that is living but he is dead. His name is Obed-Edom. Said let's take it to him. Whether he dies, nobody cares. Whether he lives, nobody cares. But when that wood entered into the house of Obed-Edom, within the space of 3 months, the fortune of Obed-Edom was transformed. That the news got to the temple. You hear me, brethren? If God can dwell and manifest through a wood, and Jesus had come and sanctified you, washed you clean and prepared you for an habitation of God. Hear me, wherever you go from now, every power of the devil, they will bow in the name of Jesus. You know one of the reasons why I came later? I will tell you so that I will have left in the morning. You know that our property, that 20 acres, I just saw some viewers there. The kings and some of the people wanted to play some games. So when I got there, the only thing the king said, out of so many other things that I did not let through for this meeting, was he told his officer, see this man, he's too bold. He went to build his house in I looked at him and laughed. Because they did not know that I was one that set that masquerade temple on fire some years ago. And they've been dealing with him. So when they wasted my time, I just left. On my way I parked, I called him. I said, Kabesi. I said, it's Pastor. I said, you don't know me, but I'll tell you who I am today. When I finish defining the problem inside his closet. And I said, Pastor, say, what do you go? I try to think about it. You want it? Yes. He wanted to connect my land. But when I showed him another side, he's now begging me to come and chase away masculine. And I looked at him, I said, look at you. You might look like a human. You know what the problem with that man? When he sees me, I will say, Kabesio, how are we going? He doesn't know that all the people that has been killing inside the house is because I said them. When I deal with them, they deal with me. Deal with them. I told him the devil. Say, pastor, only you never hear. Well, I'm not knowing. When he said, when I will come by this weekend, I said, God bless you, sir. Say amen. Listen to me. As from today, you don't know what you carry. That's some of you are just. He says, pastor, you know, they teach me. You carry God. Don't swear. I am the Lord. God is no more in dwelling. Where is the ark of the covenant in this place? Where is the wood? The wood is no more there. God is already in here. But you know the problem? Because most carriers of God are not conscious of what they carry. They dwell like ordinary men. If you are a carrier of God, are you a man? No, you are a. As Psalm 82 says, they know not, neither do they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth is out of place. Have I not said unto you, ye are God? Because you are a carrier of God. The God of all flesh is the one that lives in you. I cannot imagine this God. He created a house for himself to fit his habitation, and now gives the decision to the house whether he should allow him in and out. What did Jesus say in Revelation? Behold, I stand by the door of your heart. So there is a door in your heart. That means you're a house. If there is a door, then there must be a house.
Yes, sir.
Say, behold, I stand by the door. It is you that put heart there. But you know what he was saying? Yes. Say, and I knock. Whoever opens the, what did he say? In the name that is above every other name. But you see one thing, one prayer you are going to pray tonight. Lord, purge me of all that has made me fool. Many of us are full of so many. We are full of ideas. Ideas. But the ideas is not producing results. You are full of your intelligence. You are full of your beauty. You are full of so many information about the worldly affairs. You are too full. God says, I am too. This place, I need space. Clear all this jargon out. When I enter, all those things you think are inside, you find out they are not needful. All that you need in life is God. All that you need in life is God. Certificate is good, but Peter never had one. What a road professor cannot read. Certificate is good, beauty is beautiful, but Ruth was not as beautiful as so many girls. He married the most handsome and richest man in Israel. Boaz. Beauty is wonderful, but do you know when you look at David, a young boy, age 17, all he knew is sheep and goat rearing. But today he ends up as the best king ever reigned in Israel. Do you know why? Because he received the administration of God. I want us to pray for ourselves. Many of us are here, we are full. Leave your boyfriend. You say, I cannot leave him. If I leave him, will I get another one? You are full of that boy. So many of us are full of God. A lot of things. We can stay with our phone. We are full of information that are not needful in life. Just browse and browse, gist and gist. You are full of talks. They have said all kind of things. Your mind is loaded, but not one single thing from God is taking place in your heart. We have become like a ground that, you know, carpet grass has been laid. Can you sow a seed there? Junk. When Paul was talking to us in Romans chapter 12 verse 1, said, therefore I beseech you by the mercies of God, that you do what? Present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. If your head is correct, what God is asking for is not your money. So when you see that pastor has no money, you are joking. It's not money that God is interested in. And I found out that only those who have given themselves that can give their money.
Yes, sir.
When you see people not being able to, people give up me 5, 10, 20, I see them every day. I am telling you, I don't have to get able to know that they are not giving themselves. If you give yourself, you will not give.